If man don't fit, you must acquit. Feds want to call a freak off a federal crime just because at the end someone passed a dime. But the law ain't built on how it ends, it's built on what you meant and who you sent. No transport, no force, no coercion scheme. Then what we got here is a prosecutorial dream. Let's talk facts. Let's talk law. Let's talk man and why this whole case don't land. The feds want to flip a freak off to a felony case. Turn a private adult party to a federal disgrace. But the Mann Act's narrow. It don't prosecute the wild. It's about transport with intent. Diddy's intent was mild. Man ain't about morals. It's about who did the planning. It's not about who showed up, but who did the flying. With Diddy, there's no ticket, no car, no state line slip. Just pleasure, not pimpin'. No trafficking trip. The Mann Act says if you cross state lines and transport with intent for paid sex crimes, if the intent is the sex for money pact, you're guilty of breaking the Mann Act. But if your motive is pleasure and the mess looks like institution, that ain't intent. It's a twisted prosecution. If the freak off was planned and they got there on their own, then the Mann Act charge it can't stand. It's overblown. If prosecution was the outcome and not the intent, the man don't stick, you must acquit. The intent's the key, not what went down. No transport, no plan. He walks out of Dodge. If they came for a freak off and money got spent after the fact, that's not the Mann Act. It needs intent. No ride, no plan, no prostitution plot, just a man and his freak-offs. So under the Mann Act, he's guilty not. If the freak-off was the real intent and the plan for sex was money spent, then the man don't stick. It's overcharged. The prosecutors played a desperate card, charging Diddy with a one-man conspiracy proves they lost touch with all reality. Yeah, money was spent and bodies got loose, but that don't mean his intent was prostitution. Intent ain't a guess, it's gotta be at the inception, at the time of the transportation, not the night of the copulation. Adults came on their own. Didn't kill no jet, no transport, no scheme, no Mann Act threat. You can judge his lifestyle, but don't misfit. 'Cause if man don't stick, you must acquit. If prostitution wasn't planned before the fact, then it was not the intent of the freaky pack, then Combs must walk free, cause this case is whack. The Mann Act needs clear intent before getting in the sack. If sex for pay was where it went, but not the travel's true intent, then on demand there's no offense. This whole kerfuffle makes no sense. Prostitution came after. Free golf was mad. No transport, no pimping, no guilty intent. If intent came later, the charge don't fit. And if men don't stick, you must acquit.